Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we're talking about a story that's as emotional as it is inspiring. Kelly Ripa's decision to step away from Live with Kelly and Ryan. For decades, she's been a bright, comforting presence in millions of homes. But behind the laughter and the energy, a deeply personal choice shaped this moment. Kelly isn't leaving because her career is over. She's stepping away to support her husband, Mark Consuelos, in a time when love, family, and care take precedence over cameras, ratings, and public recognition. This is a story about devotion, partnership, and the courage it takes to put loved ones first. Kelly Ripa. More than a TV host, Kelly Ripa has been more than just a television host for over 30 years. From her early days with Regis Philbin to her partnership with Ryan Seacrest, and eventually co-hosting with her husband Mark, she has been a daily companion to millions. Her radiant smile, sharp wit, and effortless charm made mornings brighter for so many viewers. But Kelly's magic wasn't just about being entertaining. It was about creating connection. She could make audiences laugh while feeling deeply understood. Her relatability, combined with glamour, made her feel like the neighbor you'd run into at the store, while also being the star who graced magazine covers. Yet behind the warmth, there were private sacrifices and a balancing act between career and family that few truly saw. A love story begins to understand Kelly's decision. We need to go back to 1995, when she first met Mark Consuelos on the set of All My Children. Their connection was instant, a spark that neither could ignore. Within a year, they eloped in Las Vegas, beginning a partnership that would last decades. Together, they navigated the pressures of fame while raising 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. Their love wasn't just public admiration. It was built on mutual support, understanding, and unwavering loyalty. Kelly has often spoken about Mark with affection and humor, but those close to them know how deeply he supported her during challenging career moments. Now, their roles have shifted, and Kelly has become the anchor in Mark's life, a choice that defines both love and courage in a very real, human way. Behind the scenes, Mark's struggles. Mark Consuelos has faced challenges that rarely made the headlines. Friends describe him as strong, proud, and driven. A man who often refuses to slow down, even when his body demands it. In recent years, subtle signs of exhaustion and health concerns began to emerge. Kelly, who spent her life in the spotlight, noticed the toll it was taking. His relentless schedule, balancing acting roles, live television, and other commitments, pushed him to his limits. She watched a man who had always been her rock struggle quietly behind closed doors. For Kelly, the choice became clear. No career milestone or rating success could outweigh the need to support the person who had been her anchor for so many years. This moment was about love, not fame. Family comes first. For Kelly and Mark, family has always been the heart of their lives. Raising 3 children while managing high-profile careers was never easy. Yet Kelly often emphasized that her proudest role was being a mother. Watching their children grow up, navigating life under the public eye, added another layer of responsibility. When Mark's health and energy began to falter, Kelly realized the most important lesson she could teach wasn't about fame, success, or recognition. It was about showing up for those you love. Her decision to step away from television was a message not just to Mark, but to their children. Love, commitment, and care matter above all else, and sometimes the bravest choice is prioritizing people over profession. The emotional farewell. When Kelly announced her departure on live television, it was simple, yet deeply moving. Gone were the flashy graphics and dramatic music. Instead, she spoke directly to the audience, her hands clasped tightly, voice thick with emotion. She thanked viewers for decades of support, acknowledging that her show had been more than a job. It had been a home. Then, turning to Mark, she explained that her highest priority now was being fully present with him and their family. The audience witnessed a raw, human moment. A woman choosing love over career, partnership over public recognition, and family over fame. It was a quiet yet profound example of courage and devotion. The small signs that led to the decision. Kelly's choice wasn't sudden. It was the result of years of subtle signals. Recently, Mark sustained a minor injury in his sleep, joking about it on air. While it seemed trivial to viewers, it was a small indication of the physical toll he endured from constant work. Juggling acting projects, travel, and live television had pushed him to exhaustion. Publicly playful moments, like their light-hearted on-air spats, reflected real-life stress behind the scenes. Kelly noticed the strain in his eyes, his body, and his routines. Watching him quietly endure so much, she recognized that love sometimes requires stepping back, slowing down, and being there in ways that fame can never reward or recognize. A choice defined by love. Ultimately, Kelly's decision to leave Liv was about prioritizing the person she loves most. It was a conscious act of devotion, a choice to anchor her husband as he had anchored her. By stepping away, she created space for Mark to slow down, rest, and focus on his health. This wasn't a dramatic publicity stunt. It was a deeply personal, profoundly human decision. Kelly's actions remind us that success is not defined by accolades or public applause. True courage is choosing people over positions, love over ambition, and connection over career. Her story resonates far beyond Hollywood, showing that sometimes the most powerful acts are quiet, private, and filled with love. Closing. A lesson for us all. Kelly Ripa's departure teaches a timeless lesson. Career achievements are meaningful, but relationships define our lives. In a world obsessed with productivity and visibility, she reminds us that stepping away to support someone you love is not weakness. It is strength. Her choice reflects partnership, empathy, and the real priorities that shape a fulfilling life. For fans, colleagues, and anyone navigating life's balancing act, her story is a reminder that love requires presence, courage, and sacrifice. In the end, Kelly Ripa's decision is less about leaving television and more about stepping fully into what truly matters: family, connection, and the enduring power of love.